Apple may have just changed the direction of the entire smartphone industry, and Samsung's next Ultra phone could be the proof. Because according to new leaks, Apple is reportedly reconsidering titanium for future Pro iPhones even after rumors claim the iPhone 17 Pro would move away from it. And if that sounds strange, that's because it is. Titanium was supposed to be Apple's ultimate premium material, lighter, stronger, more futuristic. So why backtrack and then possibly return to it again? Well, the answer could reveal what's really happening behind the scenes in the flagship phone race. And Samsung, they may already be reacting. New reports suggest the Galaxy S27 Ultra is being redesigned from the inside out. Bigger battery, new camera system, possible titanium refinements, even a cleaner hardware layout. And honestly, this is starting to sound less like a normal yearly upgrade and more like Samsung preparing for a completely new generation of Ultra phones. According to a fresh leak from Instant Digital on Weibo, Apple is allegedly testing improved titanium alloys for future Pro iPhones. That's surprising because multiple earlier reports claimed Apple planned to switch the iPhone 17 Pro lineup toward aluminum instead. So if Apple is bringing titanium back again, there's probably a reason, and it likely means they may have finally solved the biggest problems that came with it. Because while titanium feels premium in the hand, it also creates serious engineering challenges. It's harder to manufacture, more expensive to scale globally, and not as efficient as aluminum when it comes to handling heat. Previous titanium iPhones even faced criticism over thermal performance, although Apple later pointed towards software optimization in certain apps as part of the issue. But now here's where things get really interesting. Samsung might already be preparing for the next stage of flagship competition. A new leak from South Korean tipster Lanzuk claims Samsung is planning major internal changes for the Galaxy S27 Ultra, and one rumored decision could completely divide fans. Samsung may remove the dedicated 3x telephoto camera. According to recent leaks, the company is considering dropping the 3x telephoto lens. At first, that sounds insane for an Ultra phone, but Samsung apparently has a reason for it. The 3x camera reportedly overlaps too much with the main sensor and the higher zoom lens, meaning most users rarely even touch it. So instead of wasting internal space on a camera people barely use, Samsung could use that space for a much bigger battery. And honestly, that might be the smartest trade they've made in years. Samsung's Ultra phones have been stuck at 5,000 mAh forever, while other Android brands continue pushing larger batteries and better endurance. This change could finally allow Samsung to catch up without making the phone thicker. In fact, leaks suggest the S27 Ultra could actually become thinner and lighter despite the battery increase. Fewer unnecessary components, better internal layout, more efficient hardware. But don't worry, Samsung reportedly isn't downgrading the camera experience. A fresh leak from Korea suggests Samsung could continue its controversial dual-chip strategy for the Galaxy S27 series. That would mean some regions receiving Samsung's own Exynos 2700 processor, while others get Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro. If these reports turn out to be accurate, Samsung may be planning its biggest Galaxy S shakeup in years, bringing higher prices, new display suppliers, multiple chipsets, and an entirely new Pro model to the lineup, all at once.